Hi, Gemini Moon. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine from here at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Gemini. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message, or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 6-card spread, no reversals, and then we'll do a major arcana where you already had a message here. I might possibly get additional cards. I feel like what's on the bottom of the deck of this connected to this world card is going to speak to that as well. And then after the major arcana, we'll get a card here from the deck that I just created here that's dedicated to the lunar phases and zodiac signs. So we'll do that to complete your read. Everything's been pre-shuffled. Just gonna get this a little bit more strength signs. Let's move these out. We'll get your first card here. Fix my bracelets here too. Okay, let's get your first card. For Gemini moons. Who knows? Gemini moon. I do hope that everyone is doing well, feeling well. Wishing you all a great day. Gemini moon. Interesting. Okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles. And I think we're going to get all 6 cards here for you. That kind of aligns with a message I was just getting while looking at all these goats. Gemini moons. You beautiful divine beings. I'm getting a lot of you being divine feminines, where you're just surrounded by a really prime selection and choice, connected to divine masculines. And I get this being a lot of you here having beautiful supply of options. Jacob's ladder being significant, connected to this as well. And then they're just being great harvest. The cows are going to be significant. I get that more connected to Vedic astrology and abundance being there. And then the milk association also too. But just having, it's overall harvest. I do get Empress energy with this too. With that 7 being connected to Libra. Venus being the ruler of Libra, and the Empress card being a card of Venus. With the Pentacle connection, I do feel that this also speaks to your abundance and the great amount of abundance. Having great investment, being a great investment yourself, and then being one who knows how to invest beautifully. Let's get your next card. That was really pretty. Being surrounded by gods is also what I get here too. And we have the 2 of Swords. Next card. This is an interesting message that's coming. This is so sweet. I like these because it's so unconventional. And the messages are so clear. Let's get your next card. 2 of Swords, the air sign energy will be your card here. I do get, let's see what we get for the next card. I'm not going to say. I get something significant connected to choice. Page of Swords. Next card. So far you have 3 swords here. But just because those three swords are there does not mean that it has to be an actual three of sword representation of the 3D sense of what that three of swords would be. And maybe that's why the three of swords card is not actually here. That's interesting. I'm getting these not even being related. Next card. And then the overall 3 energy. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. All right, Geminis. Next card. I love that message. The 3 energy, I do get your association of 3rd house energy coming through there. So here we have the 8 of Cups and the 4 of Cups. That's a lot of cups. That's 12 cups. So I'm getting this also being what's here, higher realm. And I also, before I continue on, let's peeking back here. It's at the tower. Boom, boom. That's what's on the bottom, boo. Spirit wants this to already be seen. Whoa. So the tower is a card of 16. After the tower is a star card. Next card is the moon card. Next card is the sun card. Next card is judgment. And then the world. Interesting. Okay. So what I was going to say, with the amount of love that's here with the cups, because again, the 8 of Cups here, I don't get it being, like, I'm getting a lot of you may have walked away from something, not serving, and then taking the cup and offer from divine. Being given good and plenty of all that it is that you need. Where these 3 cups, I'm not getting that being the conventional, traditional energy of a 3 of Cups. I get it being offers from divine and the blessings that you do have connected to stability and security. But that 3 also being representative of a lot of you with the Gemini energy. And just having, like, it's like, oh my goodness, how do I explain this? It's almost like that. I get this with every single card that's here almost. Where each of these cups, these are going to be divine blessings and what it is that you've already been given and what you continue to receive from divine. With this being in the 4 of Cups, that association of stability and security is coming through. And so what I do get here, because I do see 3 cups that have spilled over. 5 cups will be standing. The back is turned to this. And this is about walking away from anything unemotionally fulfilling. So maybe having a lot of these options of all these wonderful goats is what's being moved into here. Seeing that yellow. And then this energy here coming through. Where you may, like, I'm getting like being on lower realms and being surrounded by options that were not fulfilling. Maybe having tried a few times here, having some success with these cups, but it just not being what you want. So being given option of what it is that you want. Receiving a new cup. That's what I get. I'm getting like, and even like going from one realm here. Even though this is an 8, like I get this being, is this 12D? Because this is 12 cups here. Like going above and beyond into a higher realm. And I kind of got that here too, where I was seeing, and that's why I didn't really talk on it, but there's a sensual Wicca Tarot 2 of Swords card where you see 2 people standing, each holding a sword. I was getting this here. And maybe this being about walking away. Being in this energy, but not being present and being here. Because you have started here. And you have many options here. The Seven of Cups will be similar to what I'm getting here with that Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Cups sometimes coming through as options. I do get that. Okay, let's get your next card. And we'll see what we get overall here. Next card for Gemini Moon. And I think the reason I'm getting that Page of Sword... Ooh, you got the World card twice. Holy shit. Is that this is an actual onlooker here. Who may be a spy, not realizing that they're getting spied on. As I see the two little birds here. The decadent design here is going to be significant here too. And then I am getting a light and a dark energy, where I see light here and dark here. This is so interesting. Because I'm getting something that used to be there that's not there. And I get these two birds being connected to these two swords here. But I'm hearing the song, now you're just somebody that I used to know. Like a high priestess throne, or even like a Hierophant throne used to be here, and it's not here anymore. And someone, like, you're not here. You're on you're on a different level here. You're in a different realm. You've leveled up. So I do get this possibly being, and even though these colors here, this may even be like throat chakra level, where we've gone above and beyond the third eye, the crown chakra, you being somewhere in 12D, above and beyond. And that may be being why we also have two world cards here, because you got that major arcana one. We're going to take a look here, but very interesting what I'm getting here, where someone's showing up here, what you're not here. And this person is wanting to know possibly where you're at. They can't find you. They may be spying on you in a certain way, trying to find you, and they can't find you and they can't reach you. And I do feel this Two of Swords and what's over the eyes and all that may be connected to that. I'm getting also too, like, off with your head. And I do see like an actual head. And with the color association, I get this person possibly being associated with this. And with the guillotine effect, I get that being about the ending. Like a significant karmic ending. Someone wanting to reach you, but that cycle has closed. That door has closed. That cycle has closed. And they can't reach you. They can't see you. They can't reach you. And this could be this person here that has formed into this format here in order to try to maybe be closer to a divine feminine, being a feminine. This isn't divine action here. Oh my goodness. Just wanting to be, I feel like wanting to be, and they're not able to, whoever this energy is. And I do get this being the same person here, and then you being a part of this Two of Sword energy here with someone else here. This being over the moon, I do get strong Gemini with that. And then this crossing, making a 10, is going to speak to endings. I do get that being also about agreement, new beginnings. Oh my goodness, I even see these two swords like being part of how the ending has come about here for this particular energy here. So energetically trying to do something, and I feel like it's been a manipulation to be able to do that and not being able to do that. So just as one's not able to violate and have boundaries set physically, that's also happening spiritually, where this energy may have thought in the past that they could do that. If you're not able to be reached because you're at higher realm. That's what I'm getting here. So someone wanting to reach you and they're not able to. There's been a karmic cycle completion, and that being significant and actually being what it is a karmic cycle completion where someone's not able to reach you any longer. So then we have the World card. Again. And I just get this being a champion energy. I've been getting this lately. Flame energy. I do see that energy of higher level going above and beyond into 12D and beyond, wherever it is that you are. And then being supported and surrounded by angels. As I say that, the Saturn notification just came through here. I would screenshot it, but I don't want to mess that up. So again, you have the World card. You have it not once, but twice. Good Lord. Okay, so this is the higher... Oh my goodness. This is the higher realm. And this card of this Page of Cups... And maybe I think that's why the World card's here, because it's really over for someone who's not getting it. This Page of Cup came through in the last reading. It's been coming through pretty prevalent here, and because it's now here yet again with the same card that it was associated with in the last reading that I just did here for you. Goodness gracious. Which would be the Taurus moon reading. The Page of Cups and the Page of Swords were presented together. So this is just going to confirm you may have Taurus cusping energy or have some kind of association with Taurus strongly in your chart, but I'm getting it being the same message with the same energy, and this energy being it's over. So this Page of Cup card has come through as someone who has been an interception in between two people. With this being with the World card, I do get that coming through here. So just someone not getting it, and then the World card being here so that they can see that the cycle is actually over and closed. And what I was going to say with the golden energy, that's being the higher realm energy, wanting to intercept here. I feel that they may have been on this level. They got knocked down some levels, didn't they? Because I said here, this is not divinity here. I'm getting like lower base chakras energies. So I feel the reason why the World card here is because this person had an opportunity to be on higher level. And because of the behavior that they displayed, it knocked them down some notches here with the World card being present. Karmic cycle being completed. And so maybe that's why I'm getting this energy being on lower level, not able to reach you. You're not there anymore. They're not able to do what it is they've done, where they may think that they're doing that, but they're not. And it's coming through on these cards here. Karmic cycle, major karmic cycle close connected to this here. Let's get your last card here. And so that I'm also getting this not just being about two World card situations. I feel that this is a reiteration for this energy here who isn't getting it, that you've moved on and that you have many options here, where I do get this also being about a choice that's been made, where the two little birds you hear flying, being able to fly because you're in a different realm. You're higher up. I do get you and someone else being a part of this here with the 2 swords, eh? I got 2 phones. Alright. But yeah, world card with the Tower Association here. And everything that was in between that. A cycle has already transpired and taken place here. It's been over, and you're here being lifted up and supported by the angels. Next card for Gemini Moon. That's pretty sweet. Alright, so we have the 2 of Wands. This card's been coming through a lot lately as well. Knight of Swords. Scoot this up here. We'll take a look at the bottom of the deck. 8 of Wands. The Hanging Man. 7 of Cups. Alright, so I feel again this is going to be this person here who is using this sword here as this Knight of Sword. This has come through as someone who's being seen for wanting to be a block. This has nothing to do with you. I just want to say that here, and I feel you're here as this world card here. And this kind of speaking to how this person is still trying to communicate and carry on in a way that they have in the past, but you're not there. You're not there. So whatever it is that they're trying to do cannot reach you. You're untouchable because you're in a higher realm. In the 12D, wherever, above and beyond. It could even be 7 is what I'm getting here, but you have the 8 here. So what came through here connected to the Venus energy is going to be that. I get this being above and beyond in higher realms overall here. I have gotten this card here as the 2 of Wands as a block person. And this being illuminated, it being seen. I did say that already too. Wanting to block someone's path. I channeled the energy of you and someone else here being birds. So I get a lot of you being illuminators, being a part of a team as well. And I did get Angels in Black as a possible title, almost like Men in Black, where you're a part of a spirit team where you illuminate the truth. And as you do that, you move and elevate into higher realm. And so where someone wants to recreate or hold on to something that doesn't exist anymore, there's a new cycle that you're already in where these cups kind of speak to each of those levels. And this energy, I feel this is going to be a part of what's here. Where I'll just say what I got here. So this being the black energy. The person being illuminated, the energy of wanting to block someone's path. This being the energy of someone wanting to communicate and use their sword in a way. Could be Scorpio energy associated with them, but wanting to communicate. I get a fool energy here too, this being a foolish person, because I see a fool here, and then I get that energy here with this person being at the cliff. So, having no respect for boundaries. And I did pick that up, where this person thought that they could do that on spiritual level, where in physical level people can actually set boundaries, restraining orders. This is going to be spiritual restraining order provided by the universe. That's also what I'm getting here too. So this just being a display of the universe having your back. So I get this being more of the aggressive energy connected to this energy. That's also going to be this energy being walked away from, and then also being told again that something is over. Not with world card, but 2 world cards. So then I get this 8 of Wands being the floaty communication coming from this person, the aggressive, unwanted, not having boundary communication, it being illuminated. The sun shining all over this. Sending wishes of wanting someone to be in this situation here. Where I get this being spell work or dark magic. This being negative intent sent your way. It being illuminated as well. And then the 7 of Cups here. I did say 7 association with you having options. I'm not getting that here. I get this with this whole association connected to this person and what's being illuminated. This person wanting to cause confusion. And that's what I get here. So wanting to cause some kind of distress connected to your money. And then also some kind of confusion here. So that you would be stuck. But you're not stuck because we have the 7 of Cups here and the 8 of Cups here. Connected to a 4 cup of a higher realm and you receiving what you need from divine. I do get to, like, I've gotten that for the last reading too. Someone trying to pretend to be someone else. This being a part of the manipulation, the immaturity. Maybe that's why the 7 of Cups came through here, connected to the energy of this intent from this person here, where it's a different situation here with that 7 of Pentacles. All right. And then let's see what's at the bottom. Like, I feel too with these cards being here, as much as this person wants to be at the end of this reading here to try to continue on something, you have the World card here and it being right in their face. And then you even started your reading with the World card that's being supported by the universe. Tower coming through to show and to support you to make this very well known that something is over. Not once, but twice. Twice is nice. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Wands. Now, what I'm getting here is this being incubus energy here of attachment. That's what I get. We have the Empress in reverse, but we're not taking reversals. And then we have the Justice card. So what I actually see, what's behind Justice? Oh my God, I was getting ready to say, and look at the Tower. It's over. So I was going to say, I feel in the Libra energy of 7 being connected with Justice. You see the scales. That's Libra. So I was going to say here, I get this being here. And then this being about the world energy, the 3. The 3. And this being over. This is exactly, oh my God, what's here? So I was going to say, this is a lot of you being in the higher realm type situation here. And then this wanting to be the continuum. Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. Block. 8 of Pentacles reverse. That did come through in the last reading. Ace of Cups. Someone wanting to block your love and have you be left out in the cold. That coming down. I did get this here. The negative intent being sent. Wanting to block a path. sending negative, energetic energy, narcissistic energy here, it being illuminated, of wanting you to go without and to be confused. It's right here. So this is the incubus card I've gotten in the past for the Page of Wands. This is exactly what I got for this energy. And then the Page Association is the evidence as well of this person and the immaturity and their communication. They may also be a fire sign, having air sign energy, and then also water sign energy. We'll go ahead and we'll leave that there. But I feel with this Page of Wands being next to the Empress like this, that just speaking to the incubus and wanting to be attached, but you're untouchable. There's two, not one, but two towers, and then you also have two world cards with the Justice in the midst of all of this here. And with the blindfold energy and the head being severed here, but still wanting to be as some kind of interference spiritually, telepathically here too even. It's being met with justice. And I feel a lot of your energy is connected to this, but see the blindfold here? It's going to speak to what was happening here. Oh my goodness. How about that? How about them apples? So we'll just leave that there. Thank you, Spirit. This was a very great message. I'm going to make sure we keep this here so we can see that, because I definitely feel that this speaks to not only you being imitated in some kind of way, because I see similar energies here, but being in higher realm. You're above and beyond. You've moved on. There's a new cycle, new things, new people, new love, whatever was attempted to be kept from you, spoken by this energy. Now that you've moved on, still wanting to continue this, they've been met with this yet again. Not even again. They're not able to reach you. It's not happening. It's not working. You're here. I feel also too this importance of this world card being here first, because I did get almost, I was going to channel the title Bubbles for you too, and how it is that you have an aura surrounding you. I even get it kind of here in this Empress card here too, where you're protected and you're safe from any kind of melee or chaos or unwanted bullshit. Tower on that ass. Alright. Let's get your final card here. So this all came through where I didn't even have to see what was on the bottom, because that, I feel that kind of speaks to just how supportive the universe is of you. This person wanting you to believe, and you're almost as if you're naive and stupid, but wanting you to believe something that doesn't exist. Wanting you to believe a distorted way of being in life that has to do everything with them and has nothing to do with you and what it is that you're creating, what it is that's meant for you and designed for you. Towers all over this. And world cards too, speaking to those cycles being completely closed and done and over, and you being in new, the universe having your back. Let's get your final card. And you also being surrounded, like these goats don't have to be actual options. I feel this is going to be also major support, because I did get the spirit team energy and how it is that you and your person, as these two swords here, if you're with a connection and a soulmate, are a part of a spirit team up here. This is also speaking to how it is that you're up here. You're in higher realm here. So as much as someone thinks that they're physically wanting to block a path here, they can't. You're not there. I got that here too. You're not there. You're just not there. You're not there. You're not there. Alright, let's see what we got. We got a few cards here. Taurus. Taurus card. Ooh, yes. Girl, don't you know you're so beautiful. So beautiful. Color for Taurus, gonna be green. Slow and steady wins the race. We enjoy good comforts and have great taste. Stable and kind, a lot of good fortune. In us, you will find. And then 2 is the number for Taurus in the representation there. That could be significant. I am getting quite a few things. High Priestess, Hierophant, High Priestess will be a card of 2 in the Major Arcana. Hierophant is going to be the counterpart to the High Priestess, but it's also a card of Taurus, speaking to also a new contract. And then let's see what we have here. We have Aquarius. Told you so. So you want to be, I'm going to have to finish this out, but I always want to say me at the end of this when I get this card. So you want to be me. And I did get this here too with some possible single white female type stuff. That is a movie. Speaks to someone who tries to be an actual person and then take them out because they were jealous and envious of their life and wanted their life, rather than just being happy with themselves and what it is that God has given them. Doing very destructive and naughty and criminal things in order to take someone else's life and be someone else. So that could be significant for you. Very strong universal support here to bring justice to that, so no worries there. So the color for Aquarius, that is just, let me be quiet. It's blue. And then underneath Aquarius it says, come fly with me. Birdies, tweet tweet. On a whole other level, we regulate and are here to keep love flowing across the world. And for Aquarius, the energy is going to be 11, which will be that Justice card over here, connected to that being a card of 11. But I have the Tower card, and you have the Tower card here twice. So again, this is going to be new age energy and support that's coming through here for you, so that you can have the life that you deserve and it not be taken by an infiltrator. And then you have Virgo. So these two are very strong, impactful energies together here, along with the Taurus energy. This is beautiful. And then for Virgo, we have so divine. Color for Virgo will be brown. And then it says, virgins, pure ones, healing ones. You tell it straight and don't be late. Receipts all day will get you in the gate. Representation for Virgo is going to be the 6 energy. And I did get the Hermit energy also too with that. That being a card of 9 in the Major Arcana. And a great sense of healing, enlightenment. I feel it's going to be more about what's actually in this Hermit card of this deck, where you see a hermit standing over a serpent energy that's in the shape of an 8. The light being shined on that, and I do feel it's very similar to what's here. It just being illuminated. The infiltrator being illuminated. You're an illuminator. 2 + 2 is 4. So, spirit team, you and your person coming through, shining light, doing your work as diligent light workers here and being successful in this, and at it as being a part of the spirit team. There being an infiltrator. Someone just couldn't get enough of the light that you were giving, but were disrespecting it. And that being why the World card is there. Also there too. And so still wanting to manipulate and be a part of your existence or your world, or have you believing some kind of life that doesn't belong to you, and this being all brought to light. Let's see what's on the bottom. Crescent moon. And this comes after the new moon. We just had a new moon. Partial solar eclipse energy. So with the crescent energy, it's about foundation, resistance, and resources. Keywords for crescent are going to be venture, gather, fortify, prepare, filter, externalize, advance, and expand. And I do want to thank my twin flame for the healing that they have provided for me and towards me over this past, just these past few days. It's been quite the journey here, full of love as well. So this is what we have here for you, Gemini moons. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you all so much. Peace.